Okay, on to the Shadow Temple. Usually I save when I first get in here, just because, but you don't have to do it until you get the boss key. There's some advanced kind of strategies you can use to get through this place. One of them is like backwalking, backflip, and once you talk to these people, it will reset your Z target, so you'll have to re-Z target every time. And then you just want to kind of guide your way through these. And eventually you'll wind up in front of the second dead hand fight. And you want to have your sword out. You want to jump slash. Well, it doesn't really matter. You want to jump slash into the hands. And here we go. You want to one cycle this guy. Actually, hitting him with 3 slashes would be better. Oh, come on, that was perfect. At the beginning, you want to do 3 slashes because then it means you have to do less damage later. It's different from the child dead hand fight where doing 2 crouch stabs was more damaging. Like, I'll finish him off with 1 more slash, I think. Unless I die to him. See, if I had done 3 slashes at the beginning, he would have been dead on that other jump slash. Alright, so we've acquired the hover boots now. Another tool of the trade. This is required to do a bunch of bomb super slide things, and right now I'm down 2 hearts, so I'm going to show you where a couple hearts are. This pot flying at me right now that I'm going to block is 1. This pot right here is 2. These 2 pots here, the one on the left is 3, but it's a rupee because I got my hearts maxed, and then this one's Deca Nuts. Okay. It's time for the true spinner. Big bucks, no whammy. Your big bucks, no whammies. 2 text boxes. Pull it this way. This is randomized. It's the farthest 3 back things. If you don't have the lens of truth, you're basically guessing. Put hover boots on once you get to the first one and just hold left. If you see the floor not be there, get ready to roll. Wow, I got lucky. First time true spinner. There's a couple ways you can make this tongue. You can either roll straight at it and do 2 rolls in quick succession, or you can backwalk it. It's all your preference. And you want to side hop, get to the door, take off your hover boots, put on Kuroki boots, Kakuri boots, my bad. Ideally, you don't want to get hit by the scythe. If you're standing too far in the middle, you might take damage. If you're on the outside edge, you will not. Like, the scythe will pass through you sometimes. You can roll under it. There's a key in here that you need to get. Alrighty. Oh, so close. Okay. Jump down here and hold forward. You won't take damage. Z target this wall. Hit B 1 time. Hit C up. And then you want to click it to like a hard right, like 3 o'clock. Just like tap it like 1 time. Hold Z, hit A. And then maneuver yourself over to the right, still holding Z to about here, and try hitting A twice. And make sure that like the edge of the sword hits the wall. Like, I'm trying to show you what it would probably look like. Okay, so if it doesn't clip, and you're in that position where it hit like the very corner of the wall, try holding forward and then A. As you can see, that gave me the clip. And all I did was change from not holding forward to holding forward and hitting A. Hook shot the ladder about there to clip upward. Play the song of Lullaby. It's weird saying the song of Lullaby. Okay, there'll be 2 more Stalfos dropping out of thin air to fight me, but we can bypass that if you want. It is possible to get a heart from... Oh, those 2 heart pieces, you can actually jump to an invisible ledge below it if you damage bomb boost yourself there, which I guess I won't show you because it's too difficult and it wastes time anyway. Just walk all the way up here to the top of the boat and you just wait for them to fall to their death pretty much, because you don't have to worry about them hitting you. Yep, you guys can't get me. Well, there goes one. Will the other one go? Yeah, the other one's gone. You can get, like... Oh, okay, whatever. I was just gonna mess around. You want to jump here, about, turn around, target the wall, and then backwalk your way all the way to the door. It is possible to do a super slide right here, but it only saves like a few seconds, and it's not really worth it unless you definitely hit the super slide the first time. You want to take this path into this room here. Then you want to hold it hard upright, which is like a 1 o'clock, and go to about here. You don't have to sword slash, and then you want to mash C up once it screams at you. That sucked. I took more damage. You want to get the boss key before you fight this guy, just in case. Okay, so now I'm gonna save with my 14 bombs and 3.5 hearts. No matter what I do, I'm gonna get crushed in here. Okay, and I respawn right in the same room. So, we exit and we make our way back. Watch out for the floor masters. Open this door again. I guess you could target this wall and backwalk to about the middle. Is it here-ish? Yeah, this seems good. So then, to do a super slide, or the easy version of... There's multiple ways to get super slides, but the most basic is pulling a bomb and then shield dropping it with R, and then side hopping to the right, pulling a bomb, shield dropping it with R, and then right after you hit R, you want to like backflip and hold R, and then hit A, and then hit A again to grab the bomb in front of you. And you want to do that as the bomb, the other bomb, the first one, is about to explode. So you're rolling into the explosion before you get to the bomb in front of you to grab. And basically it will push you back before you get to grab the bomb, and you'll be sliding on the floor. And then you want to equip your hover boots while still holding target and shield. That's a lot to like memorize, but this is what it would look like. Okay. Now I put on my hover boots, and then you still want to hold Z and R, and then unpause. Now, once you're across, which is right about here, you can release everything, or you can release everything and hit B to stop your momentum, or you can still hold R and release Z, and then hit down and release R. All of these are options. So I took the one where I let go of everything but R and turned down, and then I let go of R. And basically, I just flew right into the door. You can do a side hop. Well, that was horrible. But you can kind of angle yourself to the right and side hop to the left, and then do a jump slash, which saves like a second or something because it cancels the roll. You want to make sure you get the jump slash because you're about to do bongo here, and you want maximum damage with your sword ISG ideally. If you can't get sword ISG off of a bomb, you can target the hands and get ISG that way too with Navi. If you absolutely fail at getting ISG, you can just kill him with a hook shot. Okay. The bongo fight is pretty complicated, I guess. But ideally, what you want to do is target both hands, and then you want to place a bomb in front of you with either just A, like pull a bomb, hit A, or pull a bomb. In my case, it would be C right, and then hit C right again to place it in front of you, and then you want to crouch stab and get ISG off the bomb. If you don't get it on the first or second attempt, I would suggest you bail and try and roll out of the way a bongo. You can roll into his hands, you can roll into his chest or where his eye is, or you can try to like completely go around him. They're all viable options. If you completely go around him, you can still drop a bomb and get ISG as he's returning back to the neutral position. But this is like a pretty rapid boss fight. There's no real room for error. So I'm going to try to show what ideally it would look like. And then once you get ISG, I'm not sure if it's absolutely necessary, but you want to do a backflip, and in midair you would hit B to bring out your sword with ISG, so it should be glowing. And then you want Link's left hand or left hand side to hit bongo first, because that's where the sword is. If it's on his right hand side, there's a possibility bongo will hit Link first and you will die. That's a lot to like remember, but and this will definitely be a hard boss fight for new players. Okay, so I'm targeting one of the hands. If you get too close to him, he might give you the fist. Or okay, that was horrible hookshotting by me. I missed ISG, so I'm not even going to go for it. As you can see, I rolled, but I had invincibility frames, so I didn't take any damage there. Okay, I got ISG. Throw the bomb without the sword. Make sure that the sword is actually hitting bongo, like the edge of it. So here we go again. That was better. Ideally, that's how it should go. But the things you need to watch out for is his fist, and that's when you get too close to one of his hands, or when he tries to grab you, or when he swipes at you. Technically, when he swipes at you, you can hit the swiping hand as it's coming towards you, or just try to get it out of the way and wait for it to go back before you hit it. When he's doing the fist animation, you cannot hit the fist. It's invincible, basically. You have to wait for it to finish. But that was a pretty good bongo fight. Like I said, if you can't get the bomb ISG, or you don't have bombs, you can still do it with Navi ISG. You have to target one of the hands, or crouch stab. You have to crouch stab, target one of the hands, and Toxin Navi at the same time. Like Z target and Toxin Navi, like exactly at the same time. You would get ISG Like, the timing is exactly the same as the bomb ISG timing, but you're just hitting target and Navi instead of hitting A. It's the only difference.